You're listening to the Online DJ podcast, where today we're talking all about karaoke. So ladies and gents, welcome to another episode of the Online DJ podcast. Now today we're going to be talking about karaoke. Now karaoke is one of those things in the DJ industry which I think is a bit like marmite. Some people like it, some people hate it, and I think that's the same when it comes to our audiences. Some audiences really like karaoke, some people are like, no, whatever you do, do not do karaoke. So I kind of want to explore what it is about karaoke that some people like, some people hate. Whether the industry, like the karaoke industry, is still striving as much as it used to. Whether the tracks have sort of evolved, so whether you can now sort of get your tracks digitally rather than physical CDs or CDGs. And sort of, if you're looking at getting into karaoke, how you can sort of do this, what sort of things you need, all sorts of things like that, where you can get your tracks. So to do that, I've got with me today Collin Simmons from Sunfly Karaoke, who are the biggest karaoke supplier in Europe and the UK, and you've probably seen their karaoke used at some event at some time, because I've seen them everywhere with their little sunfly bug on the yellow background screen. That's Sunfly Karaoke. So firstly, Colin, welcome to the show. As I said, I kind of see karaoke as a marmite thing, so some people like it, some people hate it, but how is it doing as a sort of industry? Is it still sort of striving? Is it still doing well?
Hello. I think karaoke's always split DJs down the middle. Some people wouldn't touch it with a barge pole, and some people love it and view it as an essential part of their set. I think karaoke's come a long, long way in the last 15 to 20 years, though. It's not all about Queen and ABBA and the Bee Gees anymore. You know, we still make 20 new songs every month, and young people love singing them. There's the hip-hop karaoke night down at the Social, which is very popular. I think the industry is doing okay, if not thriving. Obviously, piracy has been a huge problem. But yeah, I think we've adapted very well to the way music is consumed generally, and you know, downloads are our most popular format. And now we've just launched our own streaming service, sunflystreaming.com. where for $4.99 a month you can view and sing along to all 16,000 songs in our catalogue, and in fact customise the videos as well.
And Colin, in your opinion, what do you feel karaoke can sort of add and bring to a standard disco night?
Well, obviously it's a long time since I've been at a disco, but if I remember correctly, they can be very slow starters. So yeah, karaoke is a great way to break the ice and to get the party started. But I actually think having a session a bit later on, when people have had a few drinks and a little less inhibited, is a better idea. And obviously, as I was saying before, young people love it. You know, obviously the advent and the popularity of X Factor and carpool karaoke means that people love singing new songs. So yeah, I think karaoke can certainly enhance a disco.
So let me give you a scenario. If a sort of DJ wanted to start doing karaoke, what sort of equipment would they kind of need to get started with doing karaoke gigs?
Well, of course, as with everything, it all depends on your budget and what level of setup you want. We do a karaoke player, the Sunfly Pro 009, which I think is about £129. We can bundle that with some microphones, either corded or wireless microphones, for a few extra quid, and give you a nice starter pack. So yeah, we can set people up for a couple of £100. Obviously most bars and venues will have TV screens now anyway, so it's just about having an output to them. So yeah, it can be done very simply. And of course most DJ software will have a karaoke or the ability to play MP4s anyway. So yeah, it can be done very easily, I think, these days.
So leading on from that, if DJs kind of needed a mix of old and new karaoke tunes to try and sort of build up their karaoke library, is this something Sunfly could help them with?
Yeah, Sunfly certainly can help DJs. We, as I said before, I've got 15,000 tracks. All you need to do is to go to our website, sunflykaraoke.com, browse around there. We've got a collection, for example, called the Essentials Collection, where you can buy 800 tracks. You can download 800 MP4 tracks for an affordable price, or you can get them in packs of 100, so you can do it gradually, and that's a great starter kit. Clearly we've got music spanning all different types of genres and decades, and in fact international content as well. Bollywood is huge now, so yeah, it can be all sorts. But yeah, just get in touch and give us a call or email us, and we can certainly do bespoke collections for people as well, depending on your budget.
Now, obviously, Colin, in terms of tracks in the DJ industry, we've moved more towards a sort of digital approach for getting our music. We don't tend to use CDs anywhere near as much as we used to, and there's still people out there using vinyl, but it's definitely nowhere near as popular as it used to be. Has sort of karaoke followed the same kind of path? Is it moving more towards sort of digital or sort of online services now?
Yeah, of course. A lot of people will still use CDs or CDGs if they've got the collection of CDGs. I think we're up to Sunfly 362 at the moment, so a lot of people are completists in that way. But I think most people these days will download our HD MP4s for £2 a track, and of course then that's transportable and can save space. So yeah, I think that's the future MP4 HDs.
Now, Colin, this is a bit of a silly question, but some DJs are sort of put off from offering karaoke because they think they need to be able to sing to kind of get the crowd going, and they're not great singers. They don't really do the whole singing thing. They're just kind of DJs. So is this something that's really the case? Do DJs need to be able to sing to be able to offer karaoke, in your opinion?
No, it's absolutely not essential that DJs have to sing. Although, of course, we've all seen a few people who love to start the evening with a few songs by themselves. But no, I think just having a good rapport with the audience, and like I say, if you're a DJ that's never had a karaoke session, just try one out. You'll be surprised if how much young people in particular respond to it, and how it can make a night swing, as they say.
Do you have any other sort of tips for people interested in becoming a karaoke jockey, or who already might be a karaoke jockey?
Karaoke jockeys, yeah. I think you've got to have a good personality. You've got to like people and like talking to people. And I just think that's it, really. And just have a good collection of good quality, legitimate stuff. So contact us here at Sunfly and we'll sort you out.
So, Colin, if listeners want to find out more information about Sunfly or look at your product range, things like that, where can they do this?
Yeah, as I said before, sunflykaraoke.com is the best place to go. Have a browse through the site, perhaps build up a wish list, and give us a call, and or just simply download from the website.
Right, Colin, before we let you go, we ask all the guests that come here on the Online DJ podcast, what is your favourite tune? So, Colin, what's yours?
Right, well, I'm afraid I'm a bit of an old Northern soul head, so I'm going to go for It Will Never Be Over For Me by Timmy Europe.
Right, Colin, thanks for coming on the Online DJ podcast. You've been a great resource for all those people looking into karaoke. And thanks for coming on.
Take care, bye.
So that was Collin Simmons from Sunfly Karaoke, giving us some great information about karaoke, how to get involved in it, what equipment you need, all sorts of aspects like that. I found the aspect where he talked about the new streaming service that Sunfly offered. I didn't know they did that, so that's very interesting to me. So go check out all of the services that Sunfly offer. See if you can build yourself a library. Let us know if you're sort of interested in karaoke. Do you offer it? Have you offered it? What do you think about it? Are you a Marmite person? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Do your clients like it? Let us know. Go over to our Twitter at OnlineDJHQ, or you can head over to our Facebook, Online DJ, or if you want to head over to our website where we have some great articles, reviews, all sorts of stuff like that. It's www.onlinedj.co. You can also find out on that website where you can subscribe to this podcast. We're on places like iTunes, TuneIn Radio, Stitcher, and other platforms like that. You can also look at all our previous episodes and upcoming episodes and find out loads more in our show notes. So, other than that, that's all we've got time for on today's Online DJ podcast. So, see ya!